Training and development is one of the ways in which hospitality organizations ensure that their employees not only possess the qualities they need for effective performance in their current roles, but they also provide an opportunity to develop and enhance the professional growth of individuals throughout their careers. To facilitate this process, most organizations provide some kind of introductory or induction process in which new employees are provided with the tools and support they need to be effective immediately. In addition, firms will offer ongoing learning and development opportunities that further enhance not only functional skill requirements and technical aspects of the job, but also a lot of the interpersonal requirements that are very important, especially in hospitality settings. And furthermore, that development also can be applied or made, those opportunities can be made available to more senior folks for their additional development and growth at that executive or strategic level. There are a number of approaches that hospitality organizations take to facilitate the training development process. In many operational environments, more informal on-the-job training is quite common, in which individuals are provided with some structure and opportunities to essentially learn while doing. Other opportunities are more formal and typically off the job in a very focused learning environment, which allows individuals to really acquire specialized knowledge and skill that they can then take back and utilize to enhance one or more aspects of their job performance. Many companies are also using blended learning opportunities, which take on the job and more instructor and the typical instructor-led kinds of programs, and infusing that with information technology-based platforms. Online learning is an example, or computer-based instruction. And in fact, computer-based instruction and other types of technology-enabled solutions are becoming a very important way of disseminating information on a very timely and, in many contexts, a very wide-scale basis in order to meet the growing needs of the employee populations. When evaluating training and development programs, there are a variety of criteria that you can use to determine if your efforts have been successful. On the most fundamental level, you want to ensure that the participants of the program had a positive reaction. So in particular, you want to know if they found the program and the content to have utility for either their current job or roles in the future. In addition, it's important to assess whether or not the participants acquired the knowledge and or skills that were a focal point of that program. And so formal assessment, both in the program itself and certainly back on the job, can provide some indication of whether or not the content was learned. Thirdly, you want to ensure that that knowledge is being utilized on the job and showing up in performance. So it's important to evaluate the behaviors and performance outcomes to determine if that knowledge is being utilized effectively. And then lastly, and this is the most difficult part of the evaluation process, is determine if the collective efforts on the part of the trainees have some benefit to departmental or operational kinds of performance indicators, such as customer service improvements or enhanced financial performance.